Hold on. Let me move this around. No, we don't want to do that. All right. Woo. All right. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Come back. Come back. Welcome. Welcome. Come back. Come back. Here we go. Really? Let me see. Oh, no, go back. We're going to figure this out. We're going to edit it. We're going to put it public. Um, all right. We gonna come back at it. All right, y'all. I am back. My bad, my bad. Hopefully I can get y'all in. We can talk some shit. And I'm doing it on my laptop this time, so I can definitely participate in the chat. All right, all right. I had to definitely, hey, welcome back. Hit the like, hit the like. I had to get on the phone there. My boss was calling me. Our client he's been in a lot of pain, so she was calling me. I had to take that call. I had to stay up and up and up on that stuff. Now let's get back on it because I see, somebody I was definitely waiting to see had popped up, and damn it if I didn't have to get up off of here. So let's see if they jump back on. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they jump back on. Because I definitely would like to see what the fuck she's talking about. So whatever. Welcome, welcome. Hit the like now. Come on. Look, double tap, double tap. I got that one from a from somebody who's live. He actually he's a character on live. I'm not gonna shout him out though. I'm definitely not because yeah, fucked around and gonna call me a bitch. Fuck off. If I'm a bitch, your mama a bitch. That's how I feel. Those of you who don't like it, I don't care. So what? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. So welcome back. Hey, hit the like for me, y'all. Welcome back. Like I said, my boss was calling me, trying to give me the information, about our client and whatnot. I'm trying to still figure this shenanigans out. And as it is, it is. I'm gonna figure them out. So appreciate y'all coming back, chit chatting with your girl. It's all good. Oh goodness. Ooh, that stuffed pepper coming back at me, y'all. Hold up. I have to go put this seasoning away. This is the bomb right here. This is the bomb. Hold on. Let me see what the camera is. There we go. This is the bomb seasoning right here. It is the bomb. Definitely. Definitely the bomb. Let me turn this down now. I don't think this one can chat though. No. Okay. So it is what it is. I appreciate those coming back. Hit the like for me on your way in or out, y'all. Please hit the like. I mean, just hitting the like doesn't mean that you like me personally. It just means that you spent a minute or two on here. Let me put this away. I'll be back. Oh my goodness. All that calm material. I know you're gonna get this shit up, right? You know how you clean up that shit in the cage? What? No, I'm not. Why would I do that? I didn't fucking see it and I didn't fucking smell it. So did this here? No. Smell it. Because I didn't. Maybe he just went out there and did it. Because when I just went out, listen, when I just went outside to look for something, I looked down there and did it. When I went down there to get these bratwursts out the freezer, I didn't smell nothing down there. And I looked, where's it at? The front or the back? Okay. Yeah, when I went down there to get the brats out, wasn't no shit in that cage. Because I looked, because I said, why would he be smelling like piss? So, and it's still, so is it still sitting down there? Wait a minute. The question is it still sitting down there in the cage? Because I'm about to go down there and clean it up. Well, listen, don't get loud with me while you're sitting on the couch right now and there's shit down in the basement. Hey. No, I'm trying to find out is it still down there because it didn't dawn on me when I said it, oh, this calm shit here, you're not gonna clean it up. And then you said, are you gonna help me clean up the shit in this cage? Then it dawned on me like, fuck, she seen shit in the dog cage and didn't pick it up immediately? Because I had to come up here and get the stuff. Well, and come up here and get the stuff and you're on the couch right now. While there's shit down there in the dog cage. Okay, and that's fine. You do shit at your own time, but why are you getting smart with me? I wasn't raising your voice at me. You the one who got smart with me. No, take this here. I'm a fucking mother, and I can get smart, especially when the shit was that. Wait, what? I'm supposed to be what? I said this is a coexistent. No, bullshit. No, this is not a coexistent. I will always be your fucking mother. I would give a fuck what bills you pay. I'm still your fucking mother. Period. So get that call. I knew something was up with that. No, we not roommates. I'm your mother. Now, we don't have no strict thing like that, but if the dog, why would you even still be up here talking to me and there's dog shit in his cage? But the only reason that even got brought up because when I went down there to get the bratwurst out for tomorrow for Anthony to barbecue for us, there was no shit in his cage. Wasn't no smell. And I looked in there because I said, why did she say he pissed? Dog isn't gonna lay in its piss. Wait a minute. What does that have to do with there being dog shit in there? There was no shit in there. I looked in there. So he went back down there and just shit. No. What do you mean no? Outside, listen, I went down there. So why is there shit in his cage? What I'm saying is I went down there to get those fucking things out the freezer about an hour and a half ago. There was no shit in his cage an hour and a half ago. Did not look. Yes, the fuck I did, because when I went down there, I said, why is he? Let me look and see. Did he piss? Because I don't know why he smells like that. I looked. I didn't see. There was no shit in there. That's why I asked you, was it in the front or the back? You said there was the piece. I would have seen the piece in the front. I would have seen that. But listen, all that be damned. You're still up here sitting on the couch answering emails instead of getting the dog shit up. Because it was an important email. Okay. Girl, get the fuck. Getting the dog shit up is important. What you mean, And clearly, you still up here not doing shit about it. Okay. And you want to know why I'm talking shit. You got it twisted. This is not a fucking coexistence. This is not. Now, you are my child. You are an adult child. So there's no reason we should be still looking at each other and there's dog shit in this cage. Whether I seen it or I didn't see it. Because if I had seen it, I'd have got the shit up. Now, but you've seen it. And you definitely seen it. You don't have anything in your hand to clean it up with. And you're sitting on the fucking couch. Answer an email real quick. Get the stuff. And go downstairs and clean it up. Okay. So what's the problem? The problem is that you're still sitting there not getting it up while you're raising your voice, talking shit to me, trying to justify the fact. You're not getting paid to do that email. Are you? You don't know what I did. No, because you would have said yes if you were. I'm not finna argue. But I don't understand why you would even consider raising your fucking voice and talking shit to me. I picked up the Kong pieces and you still sitting there and there's dog shit downstairs. We don't live like that. And if I'd have seen it, I'd have got it. It obviously didn't stink. I looked in there when I went down there to see why does she say he smells funny. So I don't know. No, no, you want no. I love you. Good night, but fuck that. This is not a fucking coexistence. I don't know what the fuck. Go on and hit the like, y'all. Go on and hit the like, man. Grown children. My daughter can live with me until she finds a man and gets married. But with that fuckery right there, mm. Mm. Yeah, that part. Love my fucking daughter, but mm. And quite frankly, my daughter, she's oh. Let me call this back. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Hit the like now. I see 5. Come on, hit the like. Oh, okay. Okay. I was busy talking shit to my daughter. Oh, with that grown ass child of mine talking about this is a coexistence. No, bitch. I'm the mother still. I don't care if you're 100 years old. I know it. I know it. I know it. But she's 27. You talk about I think, yeah, my son 32. But I mean, and listen, my daughter, she's responsible. She's really all of that. And the bills I can't cover, my daughter cover, and she pays her way. You know what I'm saying? However, like I told her, there's nowhere in the fucking world that you can live for the little bit of money you put in over here. Nowhere in the fucking world. And I don't care how old you get, how much, even if you paid all the bills. This is not a coexistence. It's still my house. I'm the mother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had us a little mom or daughter kid, Tiff. And when I open my bedroom door, she still better not be sitting on the couch. She better go on and go do what the fuck needs to be done. Yeah, but she's a good girl though. Don't get me twisted. She is a good girl, but and then fucking with her is like sometimes I want to poke her in both eyes because it's like arguing with myself. She's so much like me. You know what I mean? She's so much like me that it's like I want to poke her in the eye. How dare you be like your mother? You know what I'm saying? She's a good kid though. She really is. But she better just, don't raise your voice to me. Don't do that. And she didn't do it like in anger, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck. That part. So anyway, well, all right. I was just calling you back since you butt dialed me. It's all good. Oh, I knew he was gonna start. I knew he was gonna start doing that. I knew he was gonna start doing that. That's why I'm glad I did. It's here. Look. I'm pulling in. I'll be there in a minute. Pull the old duck. Look, like the weed man back in the day. They used to do. Be like, I'll be there in a minute. I'm on my way. I'm pulling in, and then it'd be 3 hours later. Oh well, shit. Uh-uh. What? 801. Mm-mm. You know what? Yeah, maybe that or just can't you silent ring his though? Can't you put his ringer on silent or just change one digit on the number that you got it saved under? You know what I'm saying? Just change one digit, go in there and your number and just change one digit. So whatever number he's calling to be the wrong one. Or put in Kroger's number or some crazy shit like that, McDonald's or some shit. Look, no, put his primary care doctor number in there. That's what you need to be calling, motherfucker. Something. But yeah, I would leave your number in there. Don't block you, but I would just change one digit or something and tell them, well, I don't know what you did. You must have been pushing buttons last night. Something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Look, I'm gonna have to check my carrier. Yeah, I know I've been missing calls. What the fuck going on? Damn, I'm gonna call Boost Mobile or whoever you got. You know what I'm saying? Find out what the hell going on. Play, sometimes it's okay to play dumb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I would just give him a whole 10 and then split the second one in half. Because once the pain once no, I know that, but by the time you give him this one in 8 hours, you're gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? And then whoever could, they got to get his medicine. But then at least the one will knock his pain out. You know what I'm saying? To get his pain under control, and then give him half, and then the other half. And by that point, his shit should be there. You know, because who's responsible? Who's responsible for picking his medication up? So the one that does shit is out of town, and the other two don't know. Dig this here. Yeah, before I come tomorrow, probably about 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon, I'm gonna have you to call over there and make sure they got them. And if they ain't got them, go get them. Yeah, yeah, cause What? Oh yeah. Okay then. Then better be. You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't no way in the fucking world. Ain't no way in the world. And then how would they? Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Because if it was one of them, they would not be in pain. They would make sure they had what the fuck they need. Yeah. Otherwise, shit, it's time to call Adult Protective Care Services on them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. On our way out the door. Hmm. Otherwise, get it together, man. You don't do nobody that how you wouldn't do yourself. You know what I'm saying? Well, because they don't respect what she says either. You see what I'm saying? They don't respect what she says either. That's their culture. You know, like he says, my wife is the most wonderful woman in the world. Yeah, as long as she's quiet. Well, yeah, that part. That part. And hopefully they got some lucrative life insurance. If she doesn't, well, of course. Well, you can't see it anyway. That motherfucker like a button on a jacket. You know what I'm saying? That's just a button thing. This is a button. You got to push the hole. But that's how you know he's grossly overweight too. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. I mean, because well, yeah, you got to push all that fat back. Yeah, I know how to. Yeah, trust me. I mean, you got to push all that. That's why if he loses weight, he'd be so much better. At least he'd be able to hold it when he pees and not let it dribble down his nuts. But okay, cool. He wasn't blessed in that department. Poor guy. I don't know how many kids does he have and how'd that happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I have empathy for the situation, but and I'm cool just until I'm not cool, until you fuck with me. Like I said, when I left out of there, I was like, oh my goodness, my back. Yeah, oh well. Oh well. Oh well, did traffic and it's a holiday. The holiday weekend. You gotta be careful because they out there. You can't speed. They gonna pull you over. It's the out there. It's a holiday weekend. You know how they are about people. That part is that not fucking crazy. I don't even believe it. That's crazy as fuck. And it's not even that hot anymore. They're trying to say well, and then plus, dig, you paying by the shift. Of course the fuck not. It's already a 12-hour shift. Get the fuck out of here. It dawned on me after I talked to you because I'm like, because when I told him, I'm like, oh, well, whatever, I got something to do with my son. I said that off rip. But I'm like, let me see what Toya say, you know. And then I got to thinking about it. I'm like, well, they paying about a shift and they only paying for a 12-hour shift. No, no, no. Uh-uh. Because that means there's no overtime involved. There's no holiday pay involved for tomorrow. No, no. Don't play with me. Right, I understand that. That's not a problem. And that's why it ain't no more, no less. Otherwise, you want me to do extra, you have to pay me a double shift then. And I don't care, yeah, you see what I said? They out. It's the holiday weekend, man. You can't speed, don't swerve a lane, don't forget to turn your lights on. You know what I'm saying? And then, Lord forbid, you may have had a beer or something. No, no, ain't that tooling around. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's why I would tell him I had to drive slow. You know, the police out, all the crazies out, all the drunks. I'd be like, I had to be careful to make sure I made it back. You know. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. And still had to. I'm like, why these bitches ain't closed? But you know that one be a doctor's office or some crazy shit. They open every day. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you know, and like I said, I like how it's coming. I don't want to be on the books. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. Because I don't want to have to hustle hard. I don't want to lose my little extra social benefits that I get right now. You know what I'm saying? Especially since with the boy, I got to go to court for my godson because I don't get shit to care for him. I get a few food stamps for him, and that's it. You know, and his mom ain't nowhere but in Detroit. So blah blah blah. You know, that's a whole story I'll tell another time because I'm fucking around talking shit on the YouTube. You know, because I like to talk, so I do my shit talking on the YouTube. That way I don't talk my real people's ears off. But yeah, no, on the real, but yeah, you know, I like the way it's coming. Well, that part. Or I would just, you know, it's sending him a text back talking about I'm on my way. Traffic is bad. You know, it's the holiday. You know what I'm saying? I would tell him, look, he would look. He when you get there, he wouldn't know the difference. Look, they had the road closed off for the fireworks. He don't know. He don't go no fucking where for real. Yeah, like I told you, when he fought, well, like I said, just one digit off. Just change that one digit. And then when he was like, I try to call, I don't know what happened. I've been like, I don't know either. I've been missing all my calls. I got to get with my phone provider. The fuck going on? Yeah, just play dumb, man. Like I said, sometimes you just got to play dumb. That way you don't say nothing that, you know, because right now we still there. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you decide enough is enough, please take me with you wherever you're going. But well, because you're not there. I think that when we're there, he gets more attention when we're there than he does any other time. And he eats that shit up. You know what I'm saying? He eats it up. And then to top it all off, they've always felt this way about him. But now it's required of them. Like I'm sure whatever, I don't know what kind of business he was into. I can only imagine just by the culture and the whatever it is and how the badass house they have and you know what I'm saying? They got money. They got the money to pay whatever it is that needs to be paid. But rich people don't stay rich by giving their money away. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, he's used to being the boss. He's used to everybody around that house jumping when he says jump. See, but now he cannot enforce anything because he's stuck in that chair. He's starting to deteriorate. So now his family's showing him how they really feel. That part, that part, that part, that part. Or go on and get him an official hospital recliner that is made for that kind of utility work. You know what I'm saying? They got them chairs, even with a lift attached to the chair. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody breaking their back to lift him. Although, like I said, once I figured out, what was going on that first time, I don't have no problem getting him up and down. But like I told him, if you want to keep jumping up and down like that, then you are going to have to help me. Like, look, he'd get part of the way up and try to start sitting back down. You finna push through that. Get up. You know what I'm saying? No, we know. Oh yeah, I put them on every time. I put a pair in his walker thing in that flap where we put his underpants. I put a pair in there, and then when I get there, if ain't a pair out, I bring a pair out. And like I told him, he's our super socks, man. He's our super socks. I'm gonna hang him across your walker, and every time I get him up, I put them socks on. Cause yes, and I told him, I said, next time you go to the hospital, tell him to give you a bigger pair. That way they won't keep sliding off of him. Oh, did you? Well, did I don't know why when they go take them to the hospital, they don't go on and load up, just like people do when they have a baby. You get all the receiving blankets and diapers you can walk out with. You know what I'm saying? So why? Yeah, okay, well, whatever. But they used to having money. It's probably beneath them to go out and take shit from the hospital like that. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know your insurance getting overcharged. I'm taking everything that they tacked down that I might need. Like when I had my babies, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking diapers, your Desitin, extra little formula, whatever the hell was in that room. That's rolling in his bag home. Shit. Damn Skippy. But yeah, I said, yeah, he need a bigger pair just so they don't slide off. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was on the toilet that day, he moving his feet around, they kind of shifted around. And the last thing I want to do is for him to have a misfire and I'm down there, he on the stool and I'm trying to put his socks on. Yeah, don't be and then when he was talking about the hand wash thing, I'll be right back. I brought him a hot rag with some soap on it. Go on, wash your hands. We're not getting up to do that. I don't know. Hopefully his pain will get managed and it'll be fine because he's not a bad guy as far as that. I just think he's a big baby and he just wants to be catered to when he doesn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? And but that's their culture too, because I'm sure his wife coddled him all the way through. She had a baby on one titty and him on the other. You see what I'm saying? So I say I like him. I think he's kind of fun. But with that hollering though, because then I got to thinking like when you had sent me the picture of him in the wheelchair and stuff and said he kept trying to get up by himself, I said, well, damn, that pain medicine from the hospital must still be there because getting up by himself was not an option when I was there and he didn't even try it. And every time I left about the room, whether to use the restroom or wash my hands or even to do a little cleaning, I don't try to get up. Don't do that. Call me. You know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't even matter if he's being hard-headed. Well, yeah, that part too. But that part too, you know what I'm saying? I dig that. But like I told him, them knowing that our job is to keep him safe, don't do nothing extra to make it harder for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I told him, just call me. If you want to get up, I don't have no problem with you getting up. But call me. And really, I'm not going to be out the room that long. You don't need to get up right now. You see what I'm saying? You're just doing it for attention. Well, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not tripping on that. Yeah, I'm not tripping on that. I'm not tripping on that because I know I'm not neglectful. And dig this here. If I'm going to care for him, I got to care for myself. So I got to take a piss when I got to take it. Or take the trash out when it needs to be taken out. Like I said, I didn't leave him but for a couple of minutes. There's no reason for you to be calling me right now. That was my whole point. Like, look, don't try to do nothing fancy. Just call me. And then when he would go, all that holler, hold up, I'll be right there. I hear you, I'm coming. I hear you, I'm coming. And just chill out and sit down. And then another thing, I think he likes, because he likes you. He's like, Toya. But I think he likes because you boss him around. I think that's a novelty to him because he's not used to that shit. I think that's a novelty. And plus, that culture loves them some black women, girl. That culture loves them some black women. Now, I don't know how they feel about them, like respect-wise, like, you know what I mean? But as far as liking them and we, oh, yeah, they about that. Right, yeah. Don't let him know what you got. And then plus, he can't outside medicate because then the doctors will think what they're giving him is working. Do you see what I'm saying? If they're giving him punk ass 500, I don't know what his new prescription is, and hopefully they're not 500s. And if they are, he needs to take them every 4 hours. But they didn't prescribe him like that. You see what I'm saying? Because like I told him, this is how they prescribe them, that's how you need to take them. That's why we need to keep track. That's why I told him. That's why I wrote it on that paper. They only gave you, and then when I read it, and I'm like, they only gave you 5. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Because they can write, like the emergency room can write for 2 weeks to start. And then you have to see your primary. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Why wouldn't they give him enough for 2 or 3 days so he can get knowing he has mobility issues, knowing he has transportation issues? Huh? Why? Well, yeah, they did. But what I'm saying is they are allowed to do so much. A lot of doctors are very, very stingy, especially if they don't know you. Like if they think you just come into the emergency room to get away from taking the proper care and the proper steps like he's doing, then yeah, they're only going to give him 5 in the emergency room. But like if I rolled up in there, I could at least get 7 days worth so that I have time to get to my primary, especially if I have a. Well, I think it's a stereotype because I'm gonna tell you the urgency in his face when he said to me, like I said, I gave him one at 11, and I made him wait till 11. Like he took his insulin 9:30, 10 o'clock, and he said, "Should I take it at the same time?" I said, "No, let's wait as late as we can so that you can get as much rest as you can while it's working." So I made him wait till 11 o'clock. And he took it at 11, and by about 2:30, he was back up wiggling and in pain and all that. Then when he got to about, I don't know, I think it was going on 5 o'clock. And I knew he took it at 11. So I'm like, oh, it's close to 6 hours. It's close. I think it was getting close to the 6 hour mark, but the bottle said 8. Yeah, I only gave him one, right? And on the bottle it said every 8 hours, but on the handwritten instructions it said every 6 hours. So when I seen that the 6 hours, I'm like, okay, it's almost 5 hours. He's 300 fucking pounds, and a 500 Norco is not shit. So 5 hours is cool. Like I told him, I said, you could take it a little early if you want to. Break it in half when you get. Listen, break it in half when you give it to him. That if you break the Norco in half, it'll break that time release and it'll hit him faster. You hear me? Right there on his upper side. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm still listening. Oh, y'all been listening to me talk to my boss. I swear our client is in so much pain. I feel so bad for this man. This poor man. This poor man. Thank y'all for being here. Hit the like for me now. Quit playing, y'all. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. You know. You know how it is. I have to answer when my boss calls. So hopefully y'all enjoy the conversation. But it is what it is. He's really a nice client, but I'm not sure what's happening with his pain. He's just in a lot of pain, and it's making him a very difficult man to deal with. So I don't know. I appreciate y'all being here. Come on, hit the like for your girl. Hit the like for your girl. Ah. Ah. Why can I? Oh, I know why, because that's a different thing. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me unmute this. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay, come on. You gotta put your feet up for him. Put your foot up. Ooh, I think I gotta pay my YouTube premium. I don't know. I cannot. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot stand watching ads on the YouTube. That shit irritates my soul. But I'm gonna tell you what, y'all. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. I do. I do. I do. Let me see what I'm at. What I'm doing here. Hold on. I want you to show me exactly where the pain is at. Uh-oh. Here, show me. Tell me where the pain is. I do not have my automatic rotation on. Oh no. Let me see where it's at. Rotate. Yes, it is on. So why am I not being able to see what I want to see? Where? Right there? Okay. Right up in here? Anyway, hit the like, man. Hit the like. Hit the like. Let me see. All right. That's that. Now,
Step wait, I'm gonna bring the chair up. Step up for me. Come my way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Right there. Stay right there.
Oh, oops. I don't know what just happened. I was trying to put y'all a chat in there,
Okay.
but something happened.
Where else are you hurting? Where else are you hurting?
Ooh, I got 600 MPERK points for getting my gas today.
No, where? Here?
Hold on, let me take her off speaker. Only because it's not y'all business what my client has got going on. And let me see. And I like to put some hearts in there for y'all. Hearts are good. Hearts are good. Come on and leave me a little something now. Come on, talk to me on the chat. I know y'all hearing what I'm saying. I don't hear, which is fine, because I like to keep up on what's going on at the job. That way I can know if our client's trying to play me or not. Because he's a nice guy, but he definitely know how to get what he wants. That's for sure. It is what it is. Why is this doing this? I don't know what's happening here.
Yes.
So I appreciate y'all for being here. And I wish old girl would come back. Mimi came back. I wish she would have came back. Cause if I'd have known she was in the chat, I definitely would have said something to her. I gotta look back and see what her what her thing is so I could check her out. Let me see.
You don't want this one?
That's not it. Hold on, I gotta find it again. Oh wait, right here. Hold on. I had it right here. Let me see if the live chat is still on here. Cause if you back in here, Mimi, let's kick it, girl. I definitely want to talk to you. Definitely, definitely want to kick it with you. This butthole. That's why you only got 9 views, you dumb dumb. That's why you only got 9 views, cause you a dumb dumb. And what the fuck is this? No, I don't go over there anymore. There's a couple platforms I don't go to anymore. Well, that wasn't a bad one right there. I know what I can say though. I'm really not hip with the people that are doing the weird shit. Like when I say that, I'm talking. You know what? We just gonna have to back this up for a minute. Let me see. Am I still on here? Oh. Did she hang up? No. Oh, is that standing up? It may. What? Oh, it is standing up. See, I took that thing out. Whatever though. When I put them curls in, the hair looks fine. Let me go back. I need to go back. I wish I knew how to split screen. Come on, hit the like, y'all. Hit the like, hit the like. Yeah, especially if you who I think you are hiding in the bushes on every live. Hit the like, Fat Daddy, and quit playing with me. Hit the like and quit playing with me. All right? We ain't gonna put you on Front Street. We ain't gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know, Fat Daddy. Just go and hit that like. Quit playing. Let's hit that like. Mm. Let me see. She has some let me see if that other one is on what happened to the oh wait, hold on. It might be on this one. Hold on. This might be a short though. Oh, it is. Dang it. And I'm gonna have to look for it somewhere else. It's all right though. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know if y'all feel like some a lot of people say you wanna, like my gut tells me, or they call it women's intuition, or just intuition, period. Right now, my gut is telling me to go on the damn Motor City. Motor City is telling me to go on the website, and I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. And I don't know. That may be the cocktail talking, but I haven't been to the casino in so long, and I really need to check my casino sites because a lot of times I will leave money on there, just startup money, because I'm pretty sure the last time, hey, never that one. What's up? Yeah, yeah, I know. Everything is good. Everything is good. I see you got hijacked around the way though. That's all right. Cause I see from the comment you got that. I see from the comment you got that they think that's my troll channel. They just don't know it's not. It's all right though. Now when Nadia or Renee pops up, they gonna know. But never that one. They just don't know. When you come out the woodwork, girl, that's the problem. When you come out the woodwork, I'm just gonna tell you, keep your muzzle on. Keep your muzzle on until it's time, never that one. Because it's not that time. It's not that time. Come on, whoever in the background, hit that like, hit that like. I'm looking to see if Mimi gonna show back up. I need to look and find out what her thing is on the reel, so I can do some investigating on her because she said some foul shit. Talk about Michigan Avenue. Hmm. Mimi don't know shit about no Michigan Avenue. And by her saying that tells me a little bit about where you at, who you with, and where you at. And she didn't say it on this live tonight. She said it on yesterday's, and I didn't see it. Like it had got erased in the live itself. However, keep in mind, y'all know what? As soon as you put something on here, a comment on here, even if you delete it, dig this here, it will still pop up on your participation with the channel, period. So I still see what you said, even though you tried to clean up the chat today. I don't know if you just bipolar or you just trying to feel me out or whatever, but don't come over here with that bullshit. Because if I want to sell my coochie on Michigan Avenue, bitch, ugh, that even sounded fucked up. Yeah, no, I don't do that. I don't do that. And those of you all who know me, I don't spin the block on no bullshit. So whatever. And I'm not afraid of anything y'all might try to tell. Because anybody who's selling coochie on Michigan Avenue, you dumb as a box of rocks. Now, if you was doing it back in the 70s and the 80s, 70s, 80s, maybe early 90s, then you might have got some money. But I'm gonna tell you what, anybody who running up and down Michigan Avenue now, you just straight fucked up. Because back in the day, I'm just gonna say back in the day, we're not gonna reveal who my daughter's father is. But he told me some stories about Michigan Avenue. I never experienced them myself. And if you say I have, you was a lie. That part. However, I did one time though. I was up there. There used to be a CVS right there on Inkster Avenue in Michigan, Michigan Avenue and Inkster Road. And my daughter's father lived down. His mother stayed down Inkster Avenue on Walnut Street. Hmm. Yeah, his mother stayed there, and she had the house for years. And actually, he ended up after Mama passed away. He ended up he had brother. Anyway, it is what it is. But we ended up having the deed to that house and being over there and other houses in the area or whatever it was. But I'm gonna tell you what, I was up there buying diapers one time. Yeah, whatever. That's a story for another day. I tell you what, I don't know if you guys believe in dreams, like when a loved one passed away or whatever. Like I believe like we made an energy. Like this is our physical shell, but our consciousness is made of energy, and energy can never be created or destroyed. So we're made of atoms, and the atoms come together to make this perfect body that we have. And however it works, however ladies make babies and however that science part works. I tell you what, I believe that in the energy part, like energy can never be created nor destroyed. So when someone passes away, their energy is just dispersed into the universe. That's why that's why I believe when you dream about somebody in your past that's passed away, that's that energy. That's that energy focusing. I mean, I believe in that. Just like I said, I believe in heaven, I believe in hell, I believe in God, I believe in the devil, I believe in demons, I believe in spirits. I believe in a lot of those things. I don't speak on it a lot. I don't I believe in the like without bad there could be no good. So I believe in the bad aspect or the evil aspect of spirits and shit like that. And I don't entertain a lot of that negative stuff. I don't play with dark magic. I don't. I have a friend of mine that she definitely has more knowledge about that than I do. And some of the stuff that she plays with, I won't play with. I won't entertain that. I believe that just like, when you see in the movies, like they say, oh, you have to invite certain demons or certain things, you have to say you can come in. You have to invite them in. Like when people play with the Ouija board and they play those kind of things, you're inviting those spirits and those poltergeists into your world, into your realm. You're allowing them, you're giving them permission. So I don't play with dark magic. I don't play with the dark aspect because I don't want to give them permission like that. And I'm not well versed on that. I have had a lot more of the spiritual realm stuff pop up on my For You page, only because of some of the hashtags that I've used. Like I've used the hashtag Soulful Tarot, and this person's channel does, does have the aspect of the supernatural on it. There's a certain statue, and I've made fun of the statue, but I keep it real. I don't know much about it. So, hopefully, whatever statue it is, if it's a bad one, it gives grace because I don't really know. And I've asked a couple times about it in this person's chat or their live, and I've been shut down. I believe I was only shut down because of the affiliations that I had with their internet arch nemesis, because they all fucking hang together. They all do that together. But with that being said, I have come across a lot more stuff on my For You page that has the supernatural involved in it. And like I said, I have entertained and watched a few people's pages. And, you know, I have, like I said, I'm doing my due diligence on that. I definitely am not going to pledge allegiance to no bullshit, but all I'm saying is I've run across some other people that are into the spiritual realm and stuff like that, and they don't play with the dark aspect of it. Now, if you look at it from a religious aspect, though, any kind of a thing on that level is supposed to be bad. But who knows if that's true? Religion is a social construct too, like it's man made, just like race and prejudice and all that bullshit. That's all a social construct to keep people stuck and confused and against each other. I had a channel that I interacted with like a lot. Like I rode hard for this channel, you know, and then come to find out, as soon as you disagree with the motherfucker, they're about, oh, you're a white bitch, you're this, you're that. So you have to be careful, like who you back on this internet. You have to be careful, you know. So with that being said, it is getting late, getting late, getting late. Let me see what this is. I really want to look up. Hold on, I gotta look up who old girl is because she popped in, and she didn't pop in for no reason. I had spoke on her in my last live, and she popped in, so I want to go look and see. Oh no, yeah, I gotta pay my subscription because I do not like having ads in my stuff. So here we go. This is the Friday night. Let me see what this is. Let me edit it. Let me see. Public. Okay. Let me do more. Let me hashtag this one. Let me see what it is. Hashtag. Let me find out who she is first. Let's do this at. Hold on. Let me see. Can I find her? Okay. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna hashtag you and see how that works. And let's see this. And we're gonna hashtag. Mm, Let me see. Who am I gonna hashtag? I don't even know. I want to find this person's thing, but I'm not going to be able to find it until we're going to leave it like that. Wait a minute. I did. Oh, wait, go back. Now I can save it. All right, let me go back to the right here. I should be able to find who it is here. Here it is. Boom. Bam. Let me see who it is now. It is. Oh shit! I'm not gonna be able to find it in this one either. Ah boy. Really? What you say, you motherfucker? You? Who are you? Really, you fucktard? So I'm gross. What you say, fucker? All right, we gonna hashtag you in this one. Just Wes. Yeah, we gonna do that. See, I'm the type of person, I really look at my analytics, and I look at comments. I look at all of that. And then I'm going to hashtag you. Why not? Come back and holler at me since you got something to say at Just West X3P. I don't know. That's cool though. I'm going to show you how to come up from your 38 subscribers though. I got the way. I'm telling you. I mean, I ain't going to tell you. Unless, of course, your smart ass comment was about something else. It may have been. Who knows? But I'm going to have to wait till this last one comes up and see what happens. Let me see. Why is this one? Oh, that's because I noticed that when you do it on your laptop, when you start a live on your laptop, it's automatically public. On your mobile device, though, it's private. So you have to go in and unprivatize it. I wonder, do you have to unprivatize the shorts too? No, maybe not. I don't know. What's this shit? Oh, let me see. Mm, Oh, uh-oh. Nope, hold on. That's not right. I'm gonna start using this other I'm gonna start using some of these other things that people say. We'll start putting them on my hashtags and stuff. My girl getting the views. Hell yeah. I gotta hook up with her. We gonna have to do a live together, girl. Yeah. Now I know where I know her from too. I know where I know this other chick, this other girl from, and she actually is very much a supporter of the positive stuff. But yeah, I know where I know her from because I used to interact with her with over on Awesome's channel. Now I know. Okay, it takes me a minute to remember to recognize. Yeah, and that just lets me know that real recognizes real. There'd be a lot of you fucking homo butt raiders out of there. There'd be a lot of people that just for hating ass bullshit. Be a lot of folks like that. But I'm gonna tell you what, like I was saying to whose thing was I on? Oh my girl Alicia. Yeah. She real recognize real. And sometimes, and when there's some bullshit in the game, the truth always comes to light. So people that be on bullshit, that be on fake stuff, that are disrespectful and unappreciative and all of that, you don't have to hate on them. You don't have to do videos on them. You don't have to do a lot of shit on them because the truth gonna always come to light. Truth gonna always come to light. So I'm gonna say that I wake up and choose positivity every day. I'm gonna wake up and choose positivity every day. No, that's not to say that I won't backslide sometimes and talk cash shit, especially when you motherfuckers get on my nerves. However, those people that I really, there is a content creator out here that I know deep in my soul, I want them bitches to fall and fail. I don't hate anybody. So it's not about like or dislike or hate or not hate, but some fuckers need to be humbled. Some people need to be humbled, and it may happen. It is gonna happen. Oh no. Oh gross. Where'd that go? Cut my toenails, y'all. You can't let them fuckers escape. But, you know, I mean, if you want to put it into some kind of context, you know, like you're never supposed to move out of anger. You're not supposed to respond out of anger or, just like they say, do not whoop your kids when you're mad. Save the discipline, stop, think about it, save the discipline, think about it. And when it comes to other people on the internet that do fuck shit, you have to trust that shit's gonna happen. They are going to fail. There's one content creator that I don't dislike. I don't hate them, and I personally do not, wish or pray on their downfall. But I do live in reality, and I do have common sense, and I can say with great certainty that they will crash and burn. And when I say crash and burn, that means they will never be in the position that they say they're looking for. They will never be in that position. They will be in a perpetual state of having to hustle for the rest of their lives. They gonna forever have to hustle. They're gonna forever have to be searching. They're gonna be looking for love. They gonna be all of that because they are, for one, they're disrespectful. They are, and when I say disrespectful, they look down on people. They expect people to do and show out for them how they would never do and show out for other people. Like me, I don't ask anybody to do anything for me that I wouldn't be willing to do in return if you asked it of me. So let's just be, for an example, let's just use a complete stranger for an example. Let's say a complete stranger. I would never ask anyone to give or do anything for me that I would not be willing to do for them as a complete stranger. Now, people in my life, like people that I know, that I love, that I fuck with, I wouldn't ask them to do anything for me that I would not be willing to do for them if they asked. And I say if they ask because some people in your life they're not gonna ask. They not never gonna ask you for nothing. Either they got it like that or they pride be too much so that they won't ask you. But I'm the type of person that I will not ever ask of anybody anything that I am not willing to do if asked of me. So, certain people in your life, I don't want to say, well, how to explain it? Like certain levels, like there's levels to friendship. Like I can be cool with somebody, but you at a distance, like you not in the inner realm. You know what I mean? Like there's some people I'm cool with that have never seen me angry. Like there are people that I deal with that would not believe you if you told them that I have a foul mouth. There are some people that know me that I deal with that wouldn't believe you if you told them that I didn't swear. I mean, there's different levels to friendship. Like you just have to know, and I meet people where they're at in life. Like I meet people where they're at. I don't judge people as far as like where they're at in life. Like if you're an asshole and you judge other people, well, hell yeah, I'm definitely gonna judge you. I'm gonna judge you, and I am. I'm gonna hold you to your own standard. Some people think that they're better than other people. Some people, yeah, because you may have a different outlook than them. Yeah. Like I said, I am definitely working on it's not going to be a video, it's going to be a live. I'm definitely working on, I call it a reaction live. I'm doing my work, my research. I'm going to actually put this out here. I'm going to put it in the chat. If anybody knows about the Wayback Machine, are you able to find lives that people have published publicly, but since then have decided to say, "Oh, look, I don't want that. I don't want nobody to be able to find that." Can the Wayback Machine find that? Like what can you really find on the Wayback Machine? Yeah. If anybody knows about the Wayback Machine, let me know. Your experience, like what you've known, and just know my specific question revolves around going and finding a live that somebody published and it was up, and then they decided that they was gonna go in a different direction, so they took it down to where you can't find it. But if something was already published online, can you still find it on the Wayback Machine? Hold on, let me find out. Let me see. Let me do this. Hold on. The Wayback Machine. Wait a minute. I don't even know how to phrase this. So I don't know if hold on. Previously. Now let's see if that really okay. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I put it in the chat. Let's see. Let's see if y'all can help me out. Help me out. Help a girl out. Now hmm. Oh, this is not that. That's weird. How do I know that? Let me see if I can find. Let me see if this is different. Nope, that's the same shit. What is this? Can you? Well, why you can't pop on that? Why does it even show you if you can't find it? Hmm. Oh, that's old. I don't want to see that. Hold on. Where are we at? Is this me? Yeah, that's me. Hold on. Hmm. Well, it seems like I looked at a couple of analytics and it seems like y'all men is watching more than the ladies. So, thank you so much. I mean, we don't discriminate over here. This is not the discrimination channel. Ladies, men, transformers, all that, we all welcome. Although I should be more respectful when I say transformer because just because, you know, like I said, I don't care how people live, man. You do what you want to do. As long as you don't push your shit on me, I respect any and everybody. And sometimes you can play. Wait a minute, what is this? Why does this one light all the way up, but this one doesn't? Anyway, back to that. I'm still doing research on my music sticks too, y'all. So, we are trying to get our views in. We are trying to get our watch time in. We're trying to do all that. Let me check my watch time. What do we got here? Where is it? Let me see. It's got to be here. Hold on. No, but it's not there. So where would it be? Oh, I got to go to the studio to find out. Okay. Wow, that's some up, down, and all around type of stuff. Mm-mm. What is today? Today's the third though, right? Well, actually it's the fourth now. Happy 250th birthday to my country. Yes, I believe in freedom. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in our flag. And it is our 250th birthday. Let freedom fucking ring, y'all. Let it fucking ring. Mm-hmm. Flat out. Oh boy. Nope. Hold on. There it is. Let me see. Go there. What do you mean? Well, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep posting and figure it out because I did get a little alley oop from a friend of mine, sent me a couple of subscribers, which was great. But I'm gonna tell you what, on my own, just for my little shenanigans content, my subscribers are definitely bumping up there. And I really appreciate any and everybody who's out here looking and listening. I really, really do. So it is what it is. Like I said, I am not trying to be YouTube famous for real, for real. However, like if I can, why not? Shit. I see a lot of people out here, a lot of fake fuckers out here getting all kinds of love and attention on here. Now, I say love and attention, like I'm okay with being alone. I'm okay with being by myself. As long as I got YouTube to talk shit to, I'm okay with being here by myself. Because when I really need some company or I really need some lovey-dovey time, I got me a fat daddy. I can go get a hug or two from a poke and tickle, whatever the fuck. I'm just not gonna waste his minutes talking this crazy shit. Y'all like this shit. He don't like that shit. Although sometimes he do listen when I talk shit. Well, he don't. He just fall. He just take a snooze on the phone. Shit, he don't really listen. You know what though? Keeping it real, I did say that I hadn't been drinking since January, like not no alcohol. Like I may have had a beer or two, but not no liquor. But I'm gonna tell you, the last couple days since I've been drinking these canned cocktails, I definitely see that. I definitely see that I'm retaining a lot of water. So, you know what that means though? That means that that shit's over. I got one more canned cocktail that I'm gonna save for tomorrow. Well, I'm really not even for tomorrow because I have to work tomorrow evening. So all I'm saying is I get more views on the shorts than I do the live stream. So I must keep packing them. I'm keep packing them shorts on there. I'm gonna keep packing it on there. And we're gonna keep moving along, you know, because I tell you what, you know, I can well, hey, that's one thing about this haircut though. She cut it really short and you can tell. Well, no, not yet. You can't tell yet, but definitely in about another week, you're going to be able to tell my natural color is going to come through. But as it grows out, it'll be cool. It'll look like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Who cares? And if y'all don't like it, go fuck yourself. Go fuck your mama, whoever. But hold on. These places are so close together that I hear something strange outside. I'm about to go take a look. And let me see who hasn't put their trash can away yet. I'm gonna tell you what. There's 11 condos on the other side of the bag from me, and 10 of them haven't put their cans away yet. I tell you what, people just think rules are optional. As a matter of fact, I got so upset at one point because people weren't picking up their dog shit around here that I told the HOA, I'm like, if I would have known rules were optional, I wouldn't have got rid of my other dog. I had a little pit bull. Her name was Alice. I miss Alice. I do. I hate. I put Alice in a shelter. I did not leave her on the side of the fucking road waiting for me. I did take her to a non-kill shelter. She was an elderly dog and she was a good dog. She was a nice dog. So hopefully, I pray that she got a home. I do. But had known that rules were optional around here for pets, I would have kept her. I would have kept her. That was my husband's dog. That was my dog. That was my baby's dog. That was my man's dog. Yeah, that was his dog. And I got rid of her. I had to. I had to make tough choices. See, as an adult, you have to make tough choices. And I let my daughter, yeah, we got Vegas and we had Alice. And I had to let Alice go. I took her to a non-kill shelter. Yeah, I cried like a baby that day. I took her to that shelter. I didn't like having to take her to the shelter. I didn't like that. And had I known that rules were optional over here where I'm at, that the HOA, the rules are fucking optional, I would not have. I would not have left her. I would have kept her. I would have kept Alice. I would have kept her. Yep, because Alice was a good dog. Let me see this. Uh-oh. No, we don't want that. No. Let me see here. We're gonna go here. Yeah, I'm just starting to pay attention to these analytics and stuff. What is this? Oh, I didn't know you could do this. Well, stop it. Wow, you can go way back and put stuff on here. Stop it. Oh my. Yeah. I'm not, though. Like I said, I'm not sure who the person way in the back is. But even if it is my friend that's a boy, but not my boyfriend, he would understand. He knew my husband. He knew my guy. He knew my guy. So it is what it is. Let me see. Can I put this on here? Let me see. I'm going to put that. And what else? Oh, I'm going to put this out too. Hold on. And that. Let me see. Maybe that one. No, that one is not good. Let me see. That's not Scrappy. Who is that? Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that out there. But let's see. What is this? What is that? Interesting. I forgot about these. I'm gonna look through these and see what it is, but let me look and see. What is that? Hold up. What is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go back. Yeah, we're gonna discard those changes because I don't know. I was not gonna post all that on there. What is going on? Well, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to shout this out. Hit the like on your way in since you came to holler at me. But I'm going to shout this out. I was looking through some channel analytics, and I'm going to tell you that and plus I'm pretty new to being on this side of the camera, but I have to shout this out that a ton of new viewers, like a lot of my analytics are new viewers, which duh, I'm like new to doing this. But let me just let y'all know, I really appreciate it. I do. I do. Because I'm going to tell you what, if y'all can stand back and listen to me talk shit, cool beans, man. At least I don't have to waste my man's minutes. Why not? What is that? Oh, wow. What is this? I wonder, can you see who they are? I don't think you can, though. Let me look. No. Yeah, I mean, you can see who your new subscribers are if their subscriber list is public, which is cool. That's not what I wanted to know, but on a couple of these videos, there's 32 people that consistently come back for the same thing. And fuck, I cannot find it in my heart to not keep dragging on that same thing. So if you in the background, I still say no, I don't find it in my heart. And plus, I forgive, but I don't forget shit, man. I don't. And the other people, that build on top of each other. That's what we finna do. Whatever. Let's hit the like. Come on, hit the like while you peeking. Hit the like. I need it all. I need it all. Let me see. Can you do that? Oh, okay. I see what that does. See, but that one got no new subscribers. Which really, that was a weird one anyway. But let's do this. Let's see what this did. See, no. But it still got me 700 more views than I normally did. So hold on. Nope. Okay. I'm trying to see what's new. Okay. It was still about the same shit though. So let me see. Yeah, y'all like drama. Y'all like drama. Isn't that something? It's getting hot in here. And I know my air is on. Hold on. It's getting warm in this bitch. Yeah, it's not it's gonna have us some pineapples. I don't know. But We're just doing the watch hours right now. I'm not tripping on the subscribers. Quantity is under quality. Quality always comes first. So you can have a bunch of fuck people. You could have 900 subscribers or 9,000 subscribers. You could have 30 some thousand subscribers. That's easy. The subscribers ain't shit to get. It's getting the people to come watch what you're talking about. And while I'm still new at this, what I'm doing is getting a couple people, twos and views to come through, which is great. I appreciate y'all. Those of y'all who sit for the whole time, that's the shit right there. I appreciate that. Although y'all not saying nothing, doesn't even matter. Just the fact that you're watching is what it is. And I don't know. You know, sometimes I think that people watch just to see if you're going to do some weird shit. I am not. Hold up. Because I know she didn't. Oh, it's still in there. Hold on. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna tell you what. A lot of people watch or stay in there so they can keep tabs on you or see if you're gonna do some weird shit, like some weirdo. Right? Like I said on the beach yesterday, I couldn't really see what people were saying. And at first, this person was like interacting cool, talking about they on a speedboat, they having fun out in the water too. Then they started talking some weird shit about my titties, which you couldn't see. Like my cheeks wasn't out, my shit was covered, my bathing suit covered everything. Like no butt floss, none of that. And when I say that, I say because people come on just to see when you do some weird shit. And he talking about titties and all that other kind of shit. Like talking like a trick. And he plays stupid games, you're going to get stupid prizes. That's a fact, but these peppers are so good. At least to me they are. Well, if they wasn't good, my fat daddy would have told me. He would be like, I don't like this shit. Hold on. Oh, see, I didn't know the motherfucker was harassing my girl too in the live. I'm gonna have to go back on her comments because hold on. I gotta do this. Hold on. Other comments. Hold on. Okay, yeah, just let me have the email. Oh. Ah, shit. Well, whatever. I'll get with her when I see her on live. But I definitely like when people that you like when you are a few people that come over here and talk with me sometimes are from other lives, like that have seen me in other people's lives. And I appreciate them coming over. I do. You know, when they first come over, they come because they being nosy, because they just want to know. And I have to give credit where credit is due. Talk about me, bitch, on your live. Make a video about me, bitch. And I say that to the fuckers who made lives and said my name and got people to come look and see about me. A lot of people peek in and out, but the few people that did stick around to get to know me and did know me from other people's lives, I appreciate y'all being here. You know, I mean, you one monkey don't stop no show, right? Like you cannot just talk shit about somebody in your life, and when people go check them out, expect for people to feel the same way about the person that you do. People have come to check me out and been like, oh yeah, or oh no. Either way, I appreciate the folks that came to check me out and are watching me eat this pepper right now. It's a little spicy, but it's so good. I'm up talking shit right now. I should have just made my potato salad tonight. I said I was going to make it in the morning because I'm going over to my friend Anthony's house tomorrow, him and his wife, Anthony and Alyssa. They're my peoples, man. They're good people. Yeah. And at least when I say they my peoples is because I know that they're not going to ask me to do anything that they wouldn't be willing to do for me in return. I know I can trust them to pick me up and drive me to surgeries. I know that they circle small too. And yeah, I like them. I think they're cool people. And I know they never read a statement on a motherfucker. If you know, you know. I don't deal with people like that. I don't deal with people that call them like a fair weather friend. I don't do that. I don't deal with nobody who, just like I don't give grown men money. I don't send nobody no fucking money on this YouTube shit. Now I have friends that they can ask me for a couple dollars, but there's been a couple content creators out here that have actually lied and said, oh, she sent me this. I ain't listen. I ain't got it to send. How about that? You know. A lot of times people say that though just to they lie so that they make themselves feel better. And if the chat thinks that one person sent them some money, a lot of people on this internet be so pick me and so attention starved that they will actually compete with the other people in the live to see who can, you know, who the top supporter or who they can get to say their name the most in the live. I mean, it's just weird. That's why getting to know this YouTube space, for whatever reason, like you have to have like a good solid base of solid friends or a solid community And then really, like I said, I'm not trying to be no YouTube famous. I really am not. I just feel like the internet can be a good tool to find your niche, find your community, find, I don't know, like mm, excuse me. Mm, I am full. I'm done eating. Let me go put this up. I'm done with this. Actually, I'm pretty done with the whole evening right now. I'm gonna finish this in the morning. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's what we gonna do. We gonna get ourselves right there. People like watching that kind of shit. It's crazy. Mm-mm. All right. What we gonna do is we gonna get it together. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. What we gonna do? Oh, really? Yep. What we gonna do? Mm-mm-mm. Is we gonna get it together, and we gonna get it together because I'm getting ready to go to bed. That's what we gonna do. So y'all can watch from that angle. So gotta get it together, get ready to go to bed. And I don't know. If you don't wash your face and brush your teeth before you go to bed, that's a problem. I don't know. Going to bed in no funky state of mouth or funky, none of that. Mm-mm. Like, I took a shower probably about, I don't know, 6:30, 7 o'clock this evening. So, I mean, I don't need no full body shower, but you still need to wash your hands, brush your teeth, wash your face before you go to bed. You don't need to go to bed dirty. So, that's what we do. And it seems like what y'all be watching. Y'all be watching stuff like that. Although I used to watch a channel, motherfuckers used to take a whole bath and everything. That I won't be doing. We ain't gonna be doing none of that. Not gonna be doing that because the whole cheek showing and shit like that. Nah. I am looking forward to doing a live coming up here. I can't say for sure. It won't be this month, I don't think. But I am looking forward to doing a group live with a content creator that I deal with. Closer it gets to the time, if we work out, like if it's gonna happen, we're gonna talk about a few things, but one of them will be some of the weird shit that goes on in the female prisons, especially coming from. Mm-mm-mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-mm-mm. Huh. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't care what nobody say. Don't let nobody pull your teeth, and you better floss. Right out. Mm-mm-mm. And make sure you brush your tongue. Mm-mm-mm. Lady I seen on another channel, her name is Erla. She's a hygienist, and she'll tell you. And even back when I was working in the dentist's office, lock the ones you're gonna keep. Uh, Hold on. Yep. She said, floss the ones you gonna keep. And even like I said, when I went to mm, 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 mm. Oh shit, zippy. Ooh, that shit is zippy. But normally I use non-alcohol mouthwash that doesn't have alcohol in it. And I, not for any particular reason other than the fact that I started using it specifically when I was had a lady staying with me and taking care of a lady. Her name was Laura Wilson, and she was up here from the area. Well, she was actually not from my area, but where she ended up in her travels in life was in my area. And I started let me see where we at. I actually had her come start staying with me when she ended up with dementia. Excuse me, I have to use the restroom. But I started taking care of her, and she was a heavy drinker. But excuse me. But I started taking care of her, and you definitely need to first of all, remember what the fuck you was talking about. That's an ADHD for you. But you definitely need to respect people. I forgot why I even brought her up, but well, I'll remember in a second, but for right now, oh, Fat Daddy did it dirty. Ah, Dokie. I don't even know. That was weird, but whatever. Y'all couldn't see nothing, so it is what it is. Well, I see y'all still here hanging tough, and I appreciate you. I'll put this pineapple away. I'm just writing it down. So yeah, it's time to put my jammy jammers on and get ready to go to bed. I'm gonna close these blinds. We don't know. Hopefully can't nobody see in, but whatever. They ain't gonna see nothing but an old lady, so we're good. But anyway, like I said, you treat people how you want to be treated. Simple as that. That would be my whole spiel is treat people how you want to be treated. Don't get it misconstrued. Don't think you better than somebody else. Don't do that. And this is clear. I ran across this one content creator, and this motherfucker, not knowing. Well, I should have known better, because I just should have known better. But people who don't like you, fuck them. That'd be my whole thing. I know I'm on to another subject, and so ADHD is real. But for those of y'all motherfuckers who just got curious because you heard somebody talk shit about me on their channel, bipolar is different, and I am not bipolar. Look, either I'm in a good mood or a bad mood, plain and simple. But ADHD is real now. Look, ADHD is real. So, but don't believe the hype. Don't never get it twisted. A bitch is not bipolar. The fuck? Just because I switched up, I switched up and got pissed at that person, they did some fuckery. So, whatever. So, like I said, ADHD is real. But did you hear? Bipolar, that I don't have. Fucktard. Fucking weirdo. That's one thing. I don't like that weirdo shit. Motherfucker be talking about you because you don't agree with the fuckery they said. That's some weird shit. Oh Lord. Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, let me put this other thing out here. That's gotta go too. What is this still? Why the fuck do you always leave these empty water bottles sitting out? And you gonna act like you don't understand why I'm upset. My daughter's something else, man. Talk about we room, bitch. We is not roommates, bitch. You was my daughter, and you left that fuckery on it. Anyway, I'm gonna be quiet because I love my baby, but she gets on my nerves. She does. Stink bag. No, the fuck we is not. Like, we is not equals in this. Fuck that. You know where you can live for no $500 a month. You know where the fuck you thought. And mama take care of everything else. I love my baby though. She take care of her dog. Whatever. We gonna leave her out of it. We ain't gonna bash the baby. That we not gonna do. However, I am definitely gonna make a way up out of here this evening. I appreciate those of you who are peeking and tweaking in. Those of you who are peeking and tweaking in, those of you who have rode me, throughout my, I don't know, 4 hours on this sucker tonight. Like I said, I need my watch hours. That's what I need. Need my watch hours. And I definitely am going to start promoting. I'm figuring it out now how to put these together. But anyway, I will be promoting different products on here. Local products from my area, local people from my area. I'm not going to wait for YouTube or whoever the fuck else to monetize or commercialize me. Those people who know me know I don't stand for no bullshit. I don't deal with no fucktard people. And I'm all about building community and keeping resources together. And if you need some help, I'm all about figuring it out. Like, holler at your girl, man. There's resources everywhere. Like I said, I'm not going to wait for YouTube to monetize me. I'm going to monetize myself, hopefully. Either that, or I'm going to start holding a sign on the freeway and be like, we'll work for food. We'll work for money. Well, not food, because the food is taken care of. That's the easy part. That's the easy part, man. Because, shoot, the only one in this house that couldn't stand to lose a couple pounds is my son. No, my godson, he grown like a weed, but But if I eat, my kids gonna eat. I'm not tripping on that. It's the rest of the resources, housing resources, utility bill resources. Look, they got not only is there a clean slate program up here, but there's a program up here where they paying up to $5,000 for the repair of your vehicle. There's some requirements you have to meet. Those I'm going to keep to myself. We can talk on a private. But they also, if you don't need the upkeep on your vehicle, it's found a different fund that's paying for insurance plates and all that kind of shit. License, insurance plates. So, and that's going until the funding runs out. And as of today, the funding is still there. So, like I said, if you want some information about the Clean Slate program, if you know me and you know my area, in this area, it's on and popping. And they did all my paperwork for me. The only thing I have to do is get a $50 money order and 5 copies of each paper and mail that shit in and wait for my hearing. So if you too, in your younger years, did some dumb shit, and your record is reflecting some bullshit right now, and you have made a change in your life, because if you are still currently committing crimes or doing bullshit, it ain't gonna work for you. Definitely have to be crime free for a certain amount of years before this shit applies to you. Because if you've been a committed crime in the last, I don't know, I'm gonna go out on a limb, because it's been 20 plus years for me. I ain't doing it. Not committing no crime, not doing no crime. Hell no. Just not going to do it. Now, have mistakes been made? Yes, they have been made. But I'm waiting on my hearing from unemployment today, because I didn't do no PPE loan or none of that shit. That's not what it was. But I definitely went along with the crowd on a certain job in 2021. And we went on some bogue fucking information. And then the company sold to another company. And nobody checked to see if that information was still valid. And we all still ran with that underemployment and essential worker bullshit. And I know I got off easy with 20 grand. I know for a fact a couple of my coworkers was over $35,000, $40,000. So they coming after them too. If they coming at me for that little money, they gonna come for you too. But there is a way. It is a slow process, but there is a way. And just holler at your girl if you want to know, because I'm going through that now. And we just going to keep it real. If any of y'all peeking and tweaking in from over there at the old job, that arbitration still in play too. I did not know the arbitration process could last up to a year or longer. And I'm rolling on what? I'm on 8 months right now. It's all right. I talked to the arbitration lawyer people 2.5 weeks ago. We still on and popping. So they gonna have to pay me too. So just saying. If y'all want to know about the resources, you want to know about the Clean Slate program, you want to know about this unemployment bullshit and how to maneuver around different things, because they can tell you know all the fuck they want, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad I didn't get into that PPE loan shit. I know, but look, a couple people close to me I know did, and they think they got away with it, but I bet they didn't, because when she sold that house over there around the way, bet you they took their PPE money back, and she got like, whoa, I think she was talking about, what did she get? She said about 40,000 or something. I think she was talking about she got like 40,000, and she didn't think they was gonna come after her for that. I knew they was though. She thought she was hiding because she used Court Street address. No, they gonna get you. Maybe not. Who knows? But they coming. I'd like to think that if they came before the sale of that house, they got their money out your ass. However, they may not have. I would like to know. I haven't talked to her specifically about it, but whatever. It is what it is. I know they coming for me though. That's all I know. And I didn't take a PPE loan. I did not. And I was really misled. I did not intend to do anything fraudulent ever. No, I would never do anything again to ever send me back to the fucking big house. That's some crazy shit. Them prison tales is another story. Like I said, I'm waiting to hear back from a content creator now, because they talking about doing a whole setting with a few women that went to the female penitentiary. And there's a couple of them. There's a couple of us. There's me here from Michigan. There's another couple. There's one from the California female prison system, Nevada prison system. And I think they may have somebody coming in from the Colorado prison system. I don't know. I'm not, and that's just me assuming because of where they are and where they're at. We shall see. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of terrible stories to tell about that, except that the whole experience in prison was fucking terrible. That part, fucking terrible. However, I am done. I am tired. Really? Hold on. Where did my glasses go? Every time I look on here, I see a little something different. But who knows? But I appreciate those of you who popped in and either left it on and listened or left it on and did what you did. And sometimes I go on my people's pages, and if I got something else to do, I just hit the like and call it what it is. Who is? Let me see who this is. Now, I can't tell if this is a little kid or what. It's gotta be a little kid. Yeah, baby girl, I can't do that. I appreciate you subbing to me, though. I do. Oh, you look like you was just energetic and all that, but mama girl, I don't know. I'm gonna hold back on that. I definitely gonna hold back on this. Who? Oh my. Okay. See, a lot of times you can go on people that recently subscribed to your channel and you can look as long as they're yeah, I don't know what this is. What is this? Hold on, can I get on there? Oh wow, and you can look at their stuff. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to sub to this one. And I gotta remember to hashtag her. She got a ton of subscribers. Like a ton. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let me see. She almost looks very familiar. Girl, now let me find out that this is you. Ain't your baby. I don't know. Don't let me find out this is you doing it big over here. Don't let me find out. See, and y'all that don't know me, I'm gonna tell you, I know how to dig on this YouTube and find things. I can find stuff y'all can't find. That's why I told Keely over on What's His Face's channel to look deeper. You can find it. That's how you find people's. Let me take a note of this one. I mean, if you pay attention, dig a little deeper. That's how you find people's troll channels if they're connected to their regular channel. And I don't know. Let me find out this is you, girl. And if it is you, I knew I dug you. I knew something about you. If it ain't, it's gonna be us in a minute. Let me write this down because y'all gotta hashtag her and some of my stuff. Okay. Uh-oh. Let me see. Let me make sure I spelled it right. Huh. Let me see. Oh my. Okay, and she's got to be around my age. She's got videos on here showing you how to wear your husband's dress shirt and oh girl, okay. Yeah, okay, yep, I'm about to hashtag this person because I really want to know. Let me see. And she's got a real picture on her thing. Like, if you don't have a real picture, that's a problem for me in a lot of ways. This is another good hashtag with a lot of people. Hold on. I don't know. I'm not going to give you all the game. As a matter of fact, underscore. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm about to show y'all some of those y'all little fucking weirdos that say I'm trying to pump my channel up about being on your channel, calling you on bullshit. I'm about to show y'all how to really do it. Now that y'all showed me how to go live, shit, watch this. Watch this. As long as they got a picture on here, let me see. Let me see who this is. I like that. Not a lot of posts, but hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hashtag this guy too. He doing and he got a okay, hold on. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to take my notes, y'all. I'm about to run up out of here. Go on and give your girl a double tap, a like, and I'm going to say goodnight to y'all here. These are for y'all right here. These are for y'all. These are for y'all. I thank you so much for spending the evening with me. You know, I see on this live you didn't really interact that much, but I appreciate you just sitting and watching. I really do. Mimi, I need for you to come back. I need for you to come back to my next live, girl. Mimi, I'm gonna need you to come back. I'm definitely gonna look up on the lab and find out your whole fucking name and hashtag, you know, because I need to know what you know about Michigan Ave. Because it sounds like you've been over there selling coochie on Michigan Ave. I'm too old for whatever bullshit you into. Whatever it is, holla at your girl. All right, y'all have a good night. Peace, love. You know, peace, love, and the mothership. Anyway, anyway. Yeah, I'm tired. All right, y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all for coming. Thank y'all for watching. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to catch up with y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all be cool.